Football League on EA Sports. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out left and complete to Thornton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Again, it's Pacheco. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Colts at 2-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. 10 Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8. Now back to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
19 right.
Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Austin, 56 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They juked him. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Kelce, 34 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Second down, here's Mostert again. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. On first down, Rodgers. He completes it to Hunter. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll send Austin in motion right. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's Mostert. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Bigsby. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. They run for it with Bigsby. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Dances by him. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 78 yards rushing now from Mostert as he picks up a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes this one to Thornton. Now he's loose down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, 87 yards. And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he powers his way up past the 30.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the net.